Hey guys, welcome to the channel. A special welcome to my preloaders as always. Very proud of you guys. Always nice to have you guys here with me. And as always, I want to thank you guys for all of your support, donations, emails, comments. I appreciate it all. You guys know I don't take anything for granted. For those of you that have never been to this channel, my name is Robert. I'm a retired NYPD Highway Patrol motorcycle lieutenant. I did a wonderful 22-year career with the NYPD. 15 of those years were spent with the motorcycle unit. The name of this channel is called Robert Simmons Paying It Forward. And the purpose of this channel is twofold. It's me sharing my knowledge, experience, and training that I received from the NYPD Highway Patrol motorcycle unit with you guys, with a special emphasis on slow speed motorcycle operation, because that's the aspect of operating a motorcycle that's most important and most motorcycle riders lack. I also want to help you be the boss of your motorcycle, and what that simply means is being in 100% control and having the confidence to ride your motorcycle and actually enjoy it and be safer in the process. Now, this video is not about washing my trailer or washing the motorcycle, but what it is about is Bike Week. So this is the first Daytona Bike Week that I'm going to be participating in or going to. And this is just me preparing to go, cleaning everything up, making it nice. And hopefully seeing some of my preloaders out there, getting some FaceTime, and, just having fun. And I just want to let you guys know that I am looking forward to that as much as I talk to you guys. If I run into you, that's going to be great. I'm hoping to have some modifications done to my motorcycle, maybe while I'm down there. So, of course, I'll be taking my trailer just in case something has to be taken off of my motorcycle. Obviously, I need to have a way to get the old stuff back. But truth be told, even if that wasn't the case, you guys know my hips are not I can't do long riding. I just can't. It's too much pain. So I'll be trailering it down, and I have no issue with that at all. If you guys like this video or any of the videos that I put out, please hit that subscribe button, like, and share. And if you'd like to be notified of future videos that I put out, hit that notification bell and switch it to all. Also, guys, don't forget that email address on the upper right-hand corner of the screen. That email address is for you guys. If you want to send me videos of you practicing, and maybe I'll feature it in the upcoming video, that's the email address to use. If you'd like to know about practice sessions, go to the description section. All right, the description section is full of information for you guys. The definition for preloaders, the definition for preload, and information on practice sessions, cone course dimensions, practice session, and the names of the courses, the exercises. All of that stuff is in the description section, so please check that out. Also, guys, my wife is still hard at work with merchandise for you. She's coming out with a lot of nice stuff, and I'd like to share it with you right here. Just take a look at this. She's really doing a phenomenal job with that, so I want to thank my wife again. And if you guys are interested in any of the merchandise, if you're on a smart device or your computer, you'll see the merchandise right under the video, right under the comment section. If you're on a smart TV, you will not be able to see the merchandise, okay? All right. Also, for those of you that would like to help support the channel through donations, you can do so by sending an email via Zelle or Venmo. You can use via Zelle or Venmo, and you can send it to the email address in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. And if there's anything else that you guys would like to send to me, you can send it to the address on the upper left-hand corner of your screen. I also want to remind you guys that I hold practice sessions on a weekly basis, and it's free to my subscribers. So if you guys want to take advantage of that, again, that email address on the upper right hand corner, just send me an email, and in the email put that you are a subscriber and that you'd like to be added to the list, and also include your name. So guys, as I stated before, this is my first time going to Daytona. Now check this out, guys. This is my old jack again. You guys know the experience I had with that Harbor Freight jack. Look at this one. This is the old one. Beautiful. That's how a jack should go down. No hands, Mom. Look, Mom, no hands. I mean, it's just that simple. So I still haven't bought a jack yet. I did say that I'm probably going to get, I'm not going to say probably, I'm definitely going to get the J&S jack. But in the meantime, and in between time, this jack is working just fine. I don't have any problems with it. All right, but anyway, this is not about the jack. So yes, this is my first time going down to Daytona. I already have my room booked. I actually had the room booked for Friday through Sunday, and then I saw the weather was going to be bad on Saturday. It was supposed to be rain. So I decided to book a room for Thursday to Sunday. And guys, let me tell you right now, the price gouging is real. So this event was supposed to start on Friday. So from Friday to Sunday, the room that I booked was $333 per night. When I called to add Thursday was $107. So I mean, I don't know how to get away with that. You can't price gouge with gas, but apparently you could do it with hotel rooms. But you know, it is what it is. So anyway, as I stated, Saturday is supposed to be like a washout. It looks like it's going to rain all day. So clearly I'm in the middle of editing this video, which means that everything already happened already. So let me just give you a quick glimpse of what Saturday looked like outside my hotel room window. It is hailing out there. Whoa. Had a couple of power surges here too. I mean, it's not a surprise. I knew Saturday was going to be a washout anyway, but what is a surprise is the hail. So yeah, guys, that was a big surprise, and it was unexpected. And as I stated, there were some power surges. Power went out, came back on. But, you know, it was no big deal. I was inside. I was dry. My vehicle wasn't damaged. The motorcycle was inside the trailer, so that wasn't damaged. So speaking of the motorcycle being in the trailer, all right, let's get this. It's clean enough. Let's get this thing loaded up and let's get to Florida. All right, guys, I will say, if you duck walk the motorcycle inside the trailer, that's perfectly fine. All right. I don't do that. If the wheel chock is right in the center of the trailer, I'm going to ride the motorcycle right up that ramp, covering that rear brake, throttle. I'm in the friction zone. Boom. It's that easy. Get it in that wheel chock. Make sure it's secure. Tie it down. I tie it down in 4 different locations. I took you guys' advice, so this time I did it so that I'm not compressing the front suspension. I put the straps around the front fork, and I was ready to go. So I'm driving down this road, and I'm saying, why is Waze making me get off 95 to get to destination Daytona? And that's 95 right there. You see, it's not moving. And this road is. This is on the side of 95. You see, this is why you don't doubt Waze. Don't doubt it. And apparently I don't learn, because I was doubting it, and it doesn't do something for nothing. There's a reason for it. So again, don't doubt Waze. Thank you, Waze. All right, guys, my first time to Daytona. I'm in my hotel room. Just give you guys a quick look. I got my stuff all over the place. This is where I'm going to be plugging in a bunch of my stuff. The microphones, the cameras, stuff like that. I always have to have a kitchen, guys. Always have to have a kitchen, because I want options. You get one of these rooms where you just have maybe a microwave or just a mini fridge. So even if you bring stuff in the room, you know, you're limited to what you could bring in if you have that little mini fridge. But if I want to bring in stuff, full-size stuff, I have a full-size fridge, a full-size microwave. And if I want to cook something, I can do that as well. And of course, there's a dishwasher here, and there's silverware. and cups and everything I would need, plates. So that's what I like. And then we have the room here. Got my stuff laid out. Television in here as well. Bathroom set up. So everything's good. It's clean. It's I have no complaints right now. All right. Actually, it could be a little cleaner. I looked at the top of the refrigerator. I look at everything, guys. And this is, yeah, that's unacceptable. All right. But other than that, I'm getting ready to change. I'm going to go down, take the motorcycle out of the trailer, and take a ride to Walmart and do some shopping because I have a kitchen so I can put some stuff in there. So I don't have to worry about continental breakfast or anything like that. I'll go buy some breakfast stuff and have it in my fridge. All right, guys. See you at the trailer. All right, guys, so I just have to unstrap her and take her down on the grass, and I'm ready to go. All right, she's all unstrapped. I'm gonna pull it out, but first I want to show you guys something. All right, so this guy right here, see that motorcycle? He's got that motorcycle plugged in now. He came here from Indiana, and he forgot to put his motorcycle in transport mode. So now his battery's dead. So let's go over that quickly. Right now my motorcycle's in transport mode because I still have not started it from the time I put it in transport mode. But the moment I do this, now it's out of transport mode. Now if I want to put it back in transport mode, I turn it off. See that red light? If you hold down both signal lights at the same time, see, it says active, transport mode, active. So, again, once I do that, it's out of transport mode. So know that it's out of transport mode as soon as you turn power on. Now, when you turn it off, you're going to see that red light come on. Now, before that red light goes off, if you just hold down both the signal lights, that's how you put it in transport mode, okay? The other thing, I lucked out with the parking I got here, guys. I bought this because I thought I was going to have to put it, when I called the hotel, they told me that I was going to have to detach the trailer from the truck. So you're going to take up 2 parking spaces. So I don't have to worry about that because they told me I can park here on the grass, which is on the side street. Right? It's a 2-way street. Can we make a U-turn on this street? Of course we can, because we know we went through that already. And the hotel's right here. It's the Resident Inn. Okay, so, and then right here, they're setting this up, because this hasn't officially started yet. This starts tomorrow. Where you see those cones. That's going to be for motorcycles to park. All right? So that's cool. I'm not going to need it though because I'm parking in the garage because this truck's not leaving this location until Sunday when I leave. Right? So when I'm finished, pull it right in. Saturday is supposed to be rain here, so my bike will be dry inside of the trailer. So again, I'm parked and it's going to stay here until Sunday. Okay. All right, guys, I just wanted to share this with you. I'm down here at Bike Week. It's my first time ever being down here. So this was yesterday. I came into the Harley-Davidson dealership just to use the bathroom. And I said I wanted to share this with you guys because I thought it was funny. So I walked in here. I wanted to use the bathroom. So there's the sign that says restrooms. There's the bathroom right there. Then I decided, all right, let me just walk in here, walk around. And then I noticed there were 2 floors. It's escalator going upstairs and stairs going upstairs. So I said, okay, all right, let me just walk up there and walk around. And then this happened, guys. Wait a minute, what's going on here? What is he ringing that bell for? Did he go into this dealership to take a piss and buy a motorcycle? Let's find out. All right, guys, we might have another impulse buy here. I don't know. Just gonna run some numbers, looking into a test bike, or a practice bike, I should say. All right, it's ridiculous that I should be here for a practice bike. I should be at like Honda or something and get one of their, you know, less expensive bikes to practice on. But we'll see what the numbers look like, see if it makes sense. Okay, so he did the walk away, go back, see what he can do. You guys know the deal. This is the biggest Harley-Davidson dealership I've ever been in. I mean, it's huge. I don't know what made me go upstairs. It said used motorcycles. I said, let me go upstairs. And wow. And I saw this Road King. Nothing is appealing about the color to me, but practice motorcycle. I would try my best not to put a lot of stuff on it because that's just more money, but we'll see. And then I got to run it by the wife too, see if I can get approval. I'm not worried about getting approved here. I'm worried about getting approved there. Actually, I'm not worried about that either. So what they're telling me is that they don't do test rides during bike week. And my response is, you want me to buy a motorcycle, right? I'm not buying a motorcycle until I can ride it. So he said, come back tomorrow about 9 a.m. I'm gonna tell him that I need him to let me know for sure if that's the case, because you guys know I don't like getting up early. So if I get up early and come here and they tell me I can't test ride that motorcycle, I'm not gonna be happy about that. All right, so, all right. We'll see. The good thing is I'm not pressed about any of this. You know, that's the good thing. If the numbers don't look right to me, all right, no problem. I have a motorcycle. You know what I mean? All right, guys, just bought my new Harley. Go ahead. Thank you. All right.
All right, man. Enjoy that bike.
Where is it? Yeah, guys, that's what happened. Wasn't planning it, but I figured, I looked at it, it's what I first learned how to ride on, a Road King, and I said, you know what, if the numbers make sense, maybe I'll do it, but I wasn't even thinking about it. Then a troublemaker approached me. His name is George. That's George. Say hi to the people, George. George approached me, and you know, they were able to work something out for me, give me a nice discount, and we made it happen. So this is going to be the bike that I practice on the most. I'll still practice on my CVO, but here she is. All right. So, all right, guys, I'm going to pull it out, take it for a ride, and we'll see what happens from there. All right, thank you. All right, guys, so here it is. This is a 2019 Road Glide Special. And, you know, I was thinking about getting a motorcycle to practice on. My CVO is still a practice motorcycle because any motorcycle you ride is a practice motorcycle. But again, this is the motorcycle I learned to ride on. The handlebars are high enough so that when I don't have to make any modifications to it. Wow, he left his motorcycle in neutral. Come on, dude. Look at that. That's why you don't leave it in neutral. Don't park in neutral. So when I turn the handlebars, see, I got plenty of room. So, although it's a practice motorcycle, I'm still going to, you guys know how I feel about, there's no LED bulbs on it. So I'm still gonna have to do that. Change out the headlights. The signal lights are up here on the mirrors. I'm gonna change that out. I'm gonna get some running lights, some passing lights. I'm gonna put fork lights on, latch lights on. It also came with a tour pack, a chopped tour pack. All right, so you know, that's good. And I'm gonna have to get a new windshield because this windshield's way too low. Way too low. I don't know what this is supposed to do. But other than that, I'm gonna have to find a motorcycle chock. And the motorcycle chock that I have in my motorcycle, the chock that I have in my trailer currently, I'm gonna have to pick that one up and like reconfigure it so that I can fit 2 of these in my trailer on the way home. Because like I said, guys, I only came in here to use the bathroom. You know, it's funny how these things happen. I called my wife, of course, the supervisor, to clear this purchase. Of course, she said, honey, whatever you want, I love you. So I never thought she would say anything different, but always communicate with your, that's my rule at least, always communicate with my wife, especially when it comes to a large purchase, because she can have something in the works that she wants to bring up to me, and if I just make a big purchase, it could hinder that, all right? So anyway, let me give you guys a closer look. Okay, as I stated, Road King Special. Go ahead, brother. You're good.
Just want to shake your hand. I watch your videos all the time.
Oh, thank you.
Subscriber.
Thank you.
One day I'm going to come up and ride with you.
You want to be on?
Nah, I'm good.
All right, man.
One day I'm going to come ride.
I would love it. I would love it. Good, you too, man. All right, so that was a subscriber. He didn't want to be on. He didn't want to be on camera. I do like the all black. It's going to be a lot easier to keep clean. Going to have to change out that rear light, of course, as well. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys this. Hold on. That's how many miles this motorcycle has on it. So again, guys, there's no reason not to buy this motorcycle. The price was right. There's only 797 miles on it. So it's a brand new motorcycle pretty much. Whoever bought it right back. So, all right, I'm gonna go test ride it, and because they don't, like I told you guys, they don't do test rides during bike week. So they give me 30 minutes or 30 miles to test ride, and if I don't like it, bring it back. They'll rip up the paperwork, give me my deposit back, good to go. All right. So after the test ride, I felt like the reach was too far on the handlebars, so they brought it into the service department. I sat on the motorcycle. They adjusted the handlebars to my liking, and I was happy. Guys, look at the size of this service department. I mean, I told you this dealership is huge, but just look how large this is. It's actually on the second floor. See these motorcycles? They're going down a ramp back to the first floor. And it's laid out well. It's clean. It's bright. Just phenomenal. So I was really impressed by it. Really impressed. Guys, that's the coolest service area I ever saw. It's big, it's bright, plenty of room, so pretty impressive. All right, so they're gonna give me a new mirror to replace one of them because it was kind of loose. And that's it, I'm gonna go back, get my my CVO and go get something to eat, I guess. Well, actually, I wanna go talk to the Saddlemen people first. Now you'll notice that they're not turning their heads. That's what I mean when I say you don't have to do it if you're proficient at this. They have to look at the wheel in front of them to make sure they don't hit it. So that's why they're not turning their heads looking where they want to go. They don't want to hit the motorcycle in front of them. All right, guys, now you saw the cone course out here. All right, these guys, retired guys, retired police motorcycle guys, and they are they're the guys that run this course right here. Ride Masters USA. Matter of fact, I'll get one of them to talk to you guys about it. Tell the people your name, sir.
Sir, Bob Savori, Ride Masters USA.
Okay, you want to tell them a little bit about Ride Masters USA?
Sure, Ride Masters is a police motorcycle school that we make training available for the civilian rider.
Okay.
We do one-day classes, and we have a popular 6-day motor skills class. We do everything we do in a police motor school, minus the law enforcement side of it. It's about 50, 55 hours of training.
Okay.
And we do it right here with Bruce Rossmeyer's Harley Davidson.
Okay, what's the price of that?
That's $9.95 for the 6 days.
Okay. $9.95?
$995.
Okay. U.S. currency.
U.S. currency.
Guys, I said to myself, I got to always say that because there's people watching this from all over the world, and they might say $9.95. I'm taking the plane out and taking that course, and they get here, and it's almost $1,000. They're going to be sorely disappointed. All right? And you're not alone, correct?
We're not alone.
Okay, so we're going to talk to somebody. What's your name, sir?
Tommy Johnson.
Tommy, if you care to tell the people, what's your background with all of this?
I was a motor officer for Patterson PD for 25 years.
For you guys that don't know, that's what those wings mean.
I started in NYPD Motor School in '94. Maryland State Police Motor School, Master Maryland State Police Motor School,
Okay.
and now I train with Bob.
All right, that's outstanding. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Bob, where do you work? Where did you work?
I retired from New York City Police.
Yeah. And what'd you do there?
I was an emergency service cop in New York City.
Okay. All right, so for you guys that don't know, he said he was in emergency service. Other police departments call that SWAT, okay? And the saying in the NYPD goes, if you need help, you call the police. When the police needs help, they call this guy, ESU. And that could be something from a EDP, which is an emotionally disturbed person, barricaded EDP, hostage situation, all the way down to I locked myself out of my RMP or my police car. They're gonna come help us out, right? And let me tell you, when you lock yourself out of the car, you don't put that over the air. It's embarrassing, all right? All right, thanks. Thank you for your service as well. And you're with these guys as well? All right, what's your name, sir?
My name's Mark Hibschman. I'm from York, Pennsylvania. How are you today?
Outstanding. And what do you do? What did you do?
Well, I've never been a policeman. I'm a product of what these gentlemen do. I'm a civilian motorcyclist. I've rode my whole life. I thought I knew how to ride until I started taking motorcycle riding classes. And I've taken some training from some of the biggest names in the country, including these guys. What I've learned is my safety level has gone through the roof since I began taking formal training, and it's the best thing I ever did. I started taking classes 10 years ago, and I've not stopped since. I take at least one class every year.
Absolutely. And guys, I'm glad that he said that, because I tell you guys all the time, don't think just because somebody's a motor officer that they're the best rider since sliced bread. All right? He has never been a motor officer, but he trains, he practices. And you guys saw, I recorded them going around there. Beautiful, all right? So thank you for your service, because you're still giving back to people, and you guys are saving lives. You know that, for the people that actually take advantage of it.
Thank you for promoting us, brother. I appreciate you.
Absolutely, no problem at all. All right, guys, these guys were gracious enough to let me run my motorcycle through here and record it. I already went through a little while ago, dropped the bike once, but like I said, if you ain't dropping it, you ain't riding it. All right, let's do it. All right, guys, so I'm gonna run through this. One thing I will say is, I don't have to worry about being camera shy or getting nervous because of the camera. This is what we do, right? All right, let's do it. All right, guys, watch them.
Check this out. Yeah, you did awesome.
Thank you. camera, guys. See what I mean, guys? Look at their heads. Nobody's looking where they're going from. Matter of fact, the guy in the front, he's looking directly at the ground. Look at him. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just saying this is making my point that you don't have to do it in order to do this. If you really know how to do this, it's less important. I'll say that. It's less important. Going side saddle. Side saddle. Both their feet are on one side of the motorcycle, but those that don't know what side saddle means. But you'll notice, one foot is still on that rear brake. Gotta cover the rear brake. All right, guys? That's what it's all about. Practice, practice, practice. Practice, practice, practice. Can't say it enough. All right, guys, I'm out. All right, guys, so I'm out here with Traveling Tour. There he is in the background. All right, we're at the Custom Dynamics tent, so he's working. We ain't gonna bother him. He's out here.
This ain't work. This is Daytona. You don't work at Daytona. You have fun at Daytona.
All right, and listen, you know what, guys? I love it. I love it. I just finished talking to some Saddlemen people. I'm gonna get in contact with them because the seat on that new motorcycle, no bueno. All right, no bueno. So let me get out of their way. I've been doing some walking around, guys, just looking at different things. So we got, oh, there's Legend. I need to go talk to them. Okay, I'll go talk to Legend, and that's about it for here. But there's different columns that you can go down, corridors, I should say, and different businesses, different establishments, and you know, you give them a look, see if there's anything that you want. So let me go talk to Legend, and I'll let you guys know how that goes. All right, so I met a preload out here. What's your name?
Rick.
Rick, nice to meet you, Rick. All right, Rick, I got something for you here.
13@yahoo.com.
All right, Rick, these are stickers. So you tell me which one you want.
Oh, very nice.
Thank you. My wife, she did it all.
Oh, either one of them's fine.
You got to pick one. Close your eyes and point. That's the one a lot of people pick. And then we got Tall Bill here, guys. We got Tall Bill here.
Thank you.
All right.
No security bill.
No security bill. Tall Bill. Bill. Oh, before I just give it to you. But now everybody already knows who you are because they've seen you, but they don't see you on your motorcycle.
Hey, America, I'm back.
Come over here. Which of these stickers you want?
Oh, man. I want the big preload.
All right. He wants the big preload. That was a close one. That was a little loaded. There you go, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, man. Appreciate you guys being preloaders.
I'll tell you what.
What's the
I
odds?
jumped on there and well, you said you were coming down when we talked.
Yeah, but I could have been anywhere.
You know what? And I was just talking about you not even I don't know, half an hour ago. I was talking to a guy. I said, you know, there's a fella up in Savannah that does a slow moving class.
Yeah.
To help you with slow moving. And I says he's an ex-New York State Highway Patrol.
Yeah.
I said, super dude. I said, you can't mess him. He's got arms like this.
Oh,
yeah. And so I was actually just talking about you.
I love it, man. I love it. Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Good to meet you.
You too.
All right.
And so they're putting those. Remember the lights Wayne had on the back of his 2020? They were long.
Yes.
Really bright. Mine's over there, getting them put on right now. Let me get another.
Okay. What kind of lights are those?
They're going to be like Wayne's. They're going to look like.
Oh yeah. Wayne Williams.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember.
They had the long lights that went down the. Down the inside of the saddlebag.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
good for you. Look at this guy's working, man. He's working. I met him yesterday. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing? Watching videos, man.
What's your name?
Corey,
yeah. Are you subscribed?
Yes.
All right, man. I got a sticker. You want one?
I'll take one.
You let me know which one you want, Corey. Come on over, man.
Big man, I'm going to walk around.
All right, man.
Good seeing you.
Good to see you, too.
I will see you back in class.
All right, he's back in class. All right, tell the people your name.
Corey.
Oh,
I know.
All right, I'll edit it out if you don't want it.
No, that's fine.
You good?
That's fine.
All right, which one you want, man?
I'll take this one right here.
All right, man.
Oh yeah, I'm so glad you started that channel up.
Yeah, man.
To help improve everybody.
Absolutely.
Myself riding.
Where you from?
I live right down in Tampa.
Oh, you close. You're lucky.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How long is that trip to get here?
I got a place in Orlando, so I stayed.
Oh, you're right here.
Night, so
Okay.
It took me an hour and a half from Orlando.
Okay.
But generally, it takes me about two and a half hours from Tampa area.
Okay. How long are you going to be down here?
I'm coming back next weekend.
Oh, you're doing the weekend things.
I just
Okay.
jumped in my truck and said, let me run on down.
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Very good. Very good. Very
I'll be on
good.
the bike next weekend.
Yeah, man. Good to meet you, man.
I didn't know you was going to be here, but
Yeah.
glad to meet you.
Yeah. Glad to meet you, too.
Let's do it. All right, we're gonna go that way. We're gonna go.
Oh, these guys are going for a ride? Yeah, what's up?
Pleasure to meet you, brother.
You too, man.
I always see you. I'm gonna subscribe. I haven't subscribed. I always just cheat.
You haven't subscribed?
No, I don't.
Come here, man.
All right, let's do it.
I want everybody to see he loves my videos,
Yes.
but he's not a subscriber.
Not yet.
Okay.
But there I will.
He's going to take care of it. I want to give you a sticker, but it's only for subscribers, man. But I know you're going to do it.
I'm gonna do it today.
All right.
You gotta hit the subscribe button.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, you got a phone right here, so that's perfect.
Hey, I'm gonna take a walk, guys. I'll be back in a minute. Okay. Santos, you can come down there with me if you want to.
Okay.
Girl, you come with me.
Yeah, these guys are going on a ride with Tall. The kickstand broke on my motorcycle, so it's in service.
What?
So I can't go. I actually bought another motorcycle that's in there. I could take that, but the windshield's too low, so
We gonna wait.
the spring broke. I don't know why or how. Maybe it's from all the dragging.
I gotta have an extra one on my back.
Well, they got it in there. You know, it's a simple thing. But this is why, guys, you always carry a bungee cord when you're riding.
Subscribe. Bam.
All right.
See?
He is subscribed, people.
Told you.
Thank you very much for your subscribing, man.
Oh, no.
All right.
Like your classes. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Hold up, before I give you this sticker, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, how would you rate your slow speed skills?
My slow speed skills, 7.
That's excellent. Oh, man.
Yes.
Excellent. All right, which of these stickers do you want?
Oh, I see you on that one all the time. I see that
All
right
right.
there.
All right, my wife made all of these, man.
Did she?
She's outstanding, man.
That's awesome, brother.
All right,
You gonna
man.
ride with us?
My bike's in the shop.
Oh, that's right.
The kickstand.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, just hold it up. You're strong enough.
It's already in there.
Oh, shoot. Okay. All right, bro. I'm gonna go walk around with Tall. real
Okay, man,
quick.
okay.
All right.
Good to meet you.
Pleasure.
Can't get to it in time.
Well, we'll see. I'm waiting for them to call
I
me.
know a guy who knows how to change that spring with a shoelace.
Really?
He doesn't disconnect anything.
Well, hopefully they can get it done quick. You never know. As soon as you guys are mounting up.
You don't know Bob Salori by any chance, do you?
Not personally, but I know of him. I know he's retired from the job. And he,
Yeah, he lives down here. He runs a group called Ride Masters.
oh yeah, I was just over there with him.
Yeah.
I did that. They were over there on the side of Harley.
Yeah.
And I actually rode my motorcycle through the thing too. They let me do
We
it.
just had a civilian skills competition
Yeah,
here
yeah.
last weekend.
Last week, I saw it on YouTube. So good stuff. All right, this is Tall's motorcycle. All right, guys. So I got my motorcycle back. The kickstand was broken. I brought it in here to Harley Davidson for service. They fixed the kickstand. So again, guys, the rule is you're supposed to always carry a bungee cord with you, because if your kickstand breaks. Now, years ago when I used to ride the police motorcycles, if the kickstand was down, you couldn't start the motorcycle. The motorcycle would shut off. It was like some kind of safety thing. I see they did away with that, and they probably did away with it for this reason. But the point is, carry a bungee cord so that you're not stranded. Okay? Bungee cord is the best thing. Zip ties are not good, because if you're by yourself, you need something that can stretch. How are you going to keep the bike up? You know what I mean? All right. So right now we're getting ready to take a ride with Traveling Tall and some other people, actually followers of him and I think it's something called the Loop. So my motorcycle came out just in time. Let's do it. All right, what's your name?
Ed Marcano,
Ed Marcano. Oh yes, the name rings a bell. Where you from, Ed?
Cumming, Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Somebody told me you had family in Cumming.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And how long you been down here?
I've been down here. I got here last night.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, how would you rate your slow speed skills?
Right now, after watching all your videos, I'd say I'm about a 4.
Excellent. That's excellent. Where'd you start at?
Would I start at?
Yeah.
About a 2.
Okay. That's good. That's
And being from Georgia, I can practice a little more. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Although it's a little bit cooler in Cummings, it's still not like New York or anything like that. So you're good. You're good.
Absolutely.
I got something for you. Okay, these are stickers. You can pick which one you want.
Let's see. I like the smaller one.
Okay. We don't hear that often.
Baby, just put me together with a sticker.
There we go.
Fantastic.
Yeah, man.
I'm a big fan, buddy. I appreciate all you do for everybody.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Saving lives, one video at a time.
Absolutely.
You really are.
Absolutely.
It's fantastic. As far as preload, it works. Always start preloaded.
That's right.
Save your life.
And keep it loaded.
Oh, that's what got me from a 2 to a 4. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. You got it, brother.
I'm gonna come to visit you one weekend for sure.
I would love that.
We're about 4 hours away.
I would love that.
Take care, Rob.
All right, buddy. All right, guys. I don't even know where I am. Where am I?
You in Daytona Beach.
No, what street is this?
This is Bethune. Bethune College is right over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's your name?
Damien.
Damien. All right, Damien's a preload. We're sitting here hanging out, traveling tour. We're waiting for some of his people to come. And Damien was riding by. You know what? Let's look at Damien's bike. What you riding, man?
2019 Road Glide Special.
Are you from here?
Yeah, I'm not from here. I'm from Atlanta, but I've been living down here about 9 years now.
Okay. Yeah. Very good. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you something. We're going to look at his motorcycle first. And then I got something to tell you about this motorcycle and him riding it. I don't want to get hit by a car here. All right. This looks good, man. You got this thing blacked out. Blacked out. All right. All right, so what I want to tell you guys is Damien was coming down this street. And then he made a U-turn, which I didn't see. Then he was coming back this way. And then he made a U-turn right here. When he came around, my eyes were always looking. His foot was covering the rear brake. He did have his fingers on this front brake though. But I was very impressed. So I said, I got to talk to this guy. He looks like a preloader. And sure enough, he's a preloader. So listen, good to meet you, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you rolled down. Where were you headed?
I'm headed back home.
Okay. Perfect timing. It's all about timing, people. All right, man.
All right, man.
Good to meet you.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm back here at Destination Daytona. I'm in the rear parking lot where all the parking is. I'm getting ready to unload a motorcycle. And before I even opened up the door, Preloader came up to me. So, what's your name, buddy?
Perry.
Perry, where you from?
St. Mary's, Georgia.
Oh, from Georgia. Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
And first day here?
First day here. Yep. Second time being here though. Came here earlier this morning. Scheduled an appointment with KST Handlebars and went back home and got my bike and getting ready to get them installed.
Beautiful. What are you riding?
Street Glide Special 2017.
Beautiful. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, how would you rate your slow speed motorcycle operation skills?
Slow speed, I'd give myself a 3.
Okay, 3's not bad. Have you been practicing?
I have been.
How far are you from me in Georgia?
You're Chatham, right?
Yeah, Chatham County.
So that's probably about 3 or 4 hours from me.
Really? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, looking forward to seeing you out there. All right. And if not, definitely practicing on your own. I got something for you. Stand by. All right. So there's 2 bags here. Those are stickers. Pick out the one you want. There's 2 different styles.
All right. I'm gonna just pick one randomly.
Okay.
Are they just different, the same stickers in each bag?
No.
Different all the way around?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we get.
There we go. Be the boss of your motorcycle.
That's right.
All right, well, listen, great meeting you. Thank you for subscribing. Keep practicing, brother.
Always.
All right, take care. All right, guys, as you can see behind me, both the motorcycles are loaded. I'm ready to head back to Georgia, but I am going to take one of them off. I'm going to go talk to Jeffy. Jeffy was the guy from Condor. He's nice enough to provide me with a wheel chock so that I can get both my motorcycles in this trailer to get them home, because as I stated, my goal was not to buy a motorcycle. So I had one wheel chock and it was right in the dead center of the trailer. Of course, I had to stagger them. I'll talk to you guys about that when I get back home, make a separate video on that. So let's get the motorcycle out here. It's a tight fit, but it got in there. And right now, guys, the wheel chock is the only thing holding up this motorcycle. I can get on the high side like I always do. No issues. Both motorcycles were in transport mode. Once you provide power to it, transport mode is canceled. All right, let's put this bad boy in gear. All right, guys, so the motorcycle's out. I'll show you guys briefly what that wheel chuck looks like. And it's in there nicely too. And again, when I get home, I'll do a more in-depth review on it. So far, I like it a lot. All right, guys, we got two motorcyclists here, one preloader. All right, what's your name, sir?
Aaron.
Where you from, Aaron?
Joplin, Missouri.
Woo! Did you ride here?
No, so we cheated. We trailered to Dothan, Alabama, and then rode here.
Okay.
So 7-hour ride here.
Mine is 3 hours. What are you riding?
So I have a 2011 Street Glide.
Street Glide person. Tall would appreciate that. They got a thing going with the Street Glides and the Road Glide, so it doesn't make me any difference, but I know it matters to him. How long you been riding?
I'm at 10 years, off and on.
Okay. And what would you rate your slow speed motorcycle operating skills, 1 to 10, 10 being the best?
I would say a 6 now.
That's awesome.
Now, before a 3, I was a duck walker.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's outstanding. If you don't mind, get your buddy here to make a video of you and send it to me of you practicing. And then at the end of one of my videos, I do a free preloader practice session just with you. That's outstanding. It's important for everybody to see everybody practicing. What's your name, sir?
Gatlin.
Gatlin, where you from? Same place?
Joplin.
How long you been riding?
Year and a half, maybe.
Year and a half, okay, good.
Maybe.
So we can get him right away. It's early.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you riding?
2010 Street Glide.
Oh, no, not the Street Glide person. Okay.
Yeah.
Aaron, are you the boss of your motorcycle?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Are you the boss of your motorcycle?
Try to be.
Okay. Are you practicing?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because if you're practicing, then yes, he is trying. We're hoping that you're going to subscribe, become a preloader. Hey, Aaron, I got something for you.
Okay.
All right, see those 2 bags? Just grab them. The sticker's in there. 2 different kind. Grab the other one too. Whatever style you like, that's the one you take. All right.
You're a good looking guy.
Thank you. Everybody looks good in black and white. With shades on and a helmet. Listen, it was a pleasure meeting you. I'm glad you stopped me. And I love running into my preloaders, man. It means everything.
Absolutely.
Very nice meeting you. You too, man.
Nice meeting you.
I want you to be a part of the family. Me and AA Ron.
All right.
And about 16,000 other people.
Yeah.
All right? Take care, guys.
Thank you.
All right, I'm here with, what's your name, sir?
Jeffy Shimon.
And Jeffy, your company is Condor?
Condor Products, yes.
Okay, what do you guys do?
We specialize in the support and transport of motorcycles. We make everything for your trailer, for your garage, all types of, for your dirt bike, for the pits, for example, if you're a racer, and so forth.
Okay. And you told me that you guys also do transport for Harley Davidson, correct?
Yeah, we do. We actually make all their equipment that they use in their semi-trailers to transport, all their motorcycles from their manufacturing facilities to all their dealers.
Okay. And you guys know I made an impulse buy. I wasn't planning on buying a motorcycle, but I bought one. Somebody pointed me to Condor. I met Jiffy, and a stand-up guy, he just told me, I'm going to take care of you, don't worry about it. And he did. So what I want to do now is let you show me some of your products.
Absolutely.
Okay, which one do you want to show me first? The one this guy's playing with?
Why don't we start with the garage dolly first?
Okay.
So basically what we have here is we have a garage dolly. This particular device will accommodate every motorcycle and will stand up perfectly.
Let me.
What's nice about this device is that you can extend it, you can also fold it. It'll hold every motorcycle up to 1,400 pounds.
What do you mean fold it?
You can actually fold the 2 sections and fold them against each other into one.
Oh yes, I see the hand.
Correct. It's also extendable as well.
Gotcha.
What we do is we feature 4 casters, and we feature 4 stops on all the ends.
Okay.
Now we've tried locking the wheels, we've tried doing things like that, but this is the bulletproof way of actually supporting the unit or making it stationary enough for any bike to go in and out of in a very steady manner.
Okay. So there's a wheel chock on the front of it.
What's nice about it is it comes with a built-in Condor wheel chock.
Gotcha.
This particular wheel chock here will accommodate every bike up to a 26-inch wheel.
Okay, so my street glide, no problem.
Absolutely.
And all I have to do is lower this part and then ride the bike on it?
Yeah, absolutely. All you got to do is basically here. We can do a quick demo for you.
Okay.
Turn it all the way around. One way around.
Okay, and again, this guy, stand-up guy. Really appreciate how he helped me out. And this actually will save space in your garage. At first I thought it was ostentatious, but really, it doesn't take up any more room than a motorcycle would take up.
You know what's nice about it too is you can also trailer with it. With a bike like this, you can almost turn it sideways and place the bike perpendicular to the length of the trailer.
And what is this one called again?
This is called the Condor Garage Dolly.
Okay.
The part number is GD3500.
And how much is it?
It is $545.
Okay. What do you guys think about that price? I mean, that's pretty good. Now you see him rolling it off? Look at that, right in. That is nice. That is nice, and that's all you have to do.
So what's nice about this device is it'll hold any bike upright, and you'll just release the plungers and be able to move it around and store it if you need to.
And it's just like the smaller wheel chock too, as far as the adjustments for the wheel size?
Yes.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and look at that as well.
Okay.
It's just like the pit stop, yes.
Okay, let's go look at that.
So this is our Condor pit stop. It works on every motorcycle as well, except this particular model can be used freestanding in the garage like this. Or you could trailer with it, and here's how you do that. If you notice, there's a plate on the platform which is simulating a trailer right now. This plate is the adapter kit for your trailer. This is how it attaches, like this.
Come here, Jeffy. That way I don't have to follow you around. There you go.
And once attached, load your bike in. And what we do is, let's tie it down, guys. What we do is, you can use as many tie downs as you like. But with our devices, you really don't need more than two, especially when you secure your bike in this manner. Two tie downs attached to the back or middle, loading the bike slightly forward, will produce excellent lateral support and will not overload your suspension either. And the best part about it is you can release your bike any which way you like without ever worrying about your bike falling. Now, we have a couple of models here. We have the pit stop, and then we also have the trailer only model, which is on this platform. What's nice about them is that they both work on every motorcycle. Both attach and detach like this over here, like the pit stop. The best part about them, the pit stop, is that you can use it freestanding in the garage where the trailer only has to be attached.
Can you talk to me about the, what is this thing called again?
The trailer adapter kit?
The adapter kit, yeah.
Well, what's nice about the adapter kit is that once you install it, all you need to do is attach and detach the pit stop. The pit stop has two shoulder bolts that utilize the keyways and stop the pit stop itself from moving forward.
Awesome. And guys, I'm going to go over that when I do the video when I get home, as far as the installation with that
trailer adapter kit.
The trailer adapter kit, yes. I'm going to go over that as well. All right, listen, I appreciate it. Is there anything else you want to show me here?
Thank you, Robert, for your time.
Thank you.
By the way, we make a full line of tie downs. We make a full line of E-Track adapters.
Okay.
We make a lot of other products too that are not consumer ready.
Okay.
We also have unlimited amounts of products on our website, and they all pertain to support and transport of motorcycles and power sports vehicles.
Okay, and what's that website?
The website is condor-lift.com. That's condor-lift.com.
Okay. And you guys are out here, destination Daytona. How long are you going to be out here?
We will be out here until a week from today.
Okay. All right, guys. So a week from today. So you're here for the long haul.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, Harley Davidson is right in front of me. If I throw a rock, I can hit it. The Condor tint is right there, right where you see the sign that says "Do not enter." You come in here, guys. The products are great. I'm already telling you guys that I love the product that Jiffy provided for me, and I can't wait to actually get home and give you guys an in-depth review on it. All right? All right.
Thank you, Robert.
Thank you. All right, guys, so I'm getting ready to pack up, head back home. Oh, it's a beautiful day. It's really hard for me to leave because it's a nice, it's cool. It's not too hot. Oh, it's just perfect. So that wheel chock that Jiffy was nice enough to provide to me, I've already installed it. As I said before, I'm gonna do a separate video on that. And I did something so stupid, guys. Let me show you something. So I misunderstood something that he told me when he was first giving me this wheel chock. And what he told me was, I'm sorry for shooting in the sun. He told me that when you put this motorcycle in the wheel chock, all you have to do is use 2 straps. You don't need 4 straps. 2 straps at the back. So what my dumbass did is I put 2 straps in the back, over here and over there, and I actually felt it too, and I still kept it moving. And I pulled the motorcycle away from the wheel chock. Now I did that just for the ride from my hotel over here to destination Daytona. And when I came here and went in the back and opened up the back door, that motorcycle was leaning on that motorcycle. So it fell on the motorcycle, and the reason it fell is because I put the strap so that it's actually pulling the motorcycle away from the wheel chock. So stupid. So anyway, this is where it hit, and I'm happy about that too, guys. All it hit was the emblem. Like, it didn't hit the tank. The emblem I'm not worried about. I can actually replace the emblem if I really cared, which I don't, because this is fine. Knowing me, I'll still replace it. Now, on this motorcycle, and here's the funny thing too, I said I was going to take the saddlebag off, but it's plenty of room, so I didn't. And here's the damage on the new motorcycle. Right there, and right here. All right? Am I mad at myself? No, I'm annoyed. That's it. Slightly annoyed. Learning experience. Remember, every time you make a mistake in life, that's just one thing you check off that you'll check for the next time. As long as you learn from your mistakes, there's nothing wrong with them, okay? The bike still runs. I'm still blessed enough to have it, and now this new one. So am I going to sweat a little small scratch on the saddlebag? No, not in the slightest, okay? All right, so let me get this thing loaded up and strap it properly now. I already put the 2 straps right here on the sides of the fork, because it's not going to be a lot of room to be moving around in there, so I got to have some things already kind of preset so I can just hook it up, click, 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 and get out of here. All right, let me hook that up. All right, guys, what I will tell you is this is one of the exceptions to duck walking your motorcycle. You can duck walk your motorcycle up the ramp into the trailer. All right, I think that's common sense. Now, what I will say is when I have the wheel chock right in the middle, I don't duck walk it in, I ride it straight in. One more thing I want to show you guys. So if you're thinking about buying a trailer, you see these things? You definitely want to have these. All right, it helps out in a couple of ways. Firstly, it's going to reduce the tongue weight, the stress on the tongue when you have something heavy coming off the back of the trailer. All right, because the front's going to move up. This is going to stabilize it. And secondly, if you're leaving something in this trailer heavy, not that I ever think it would tilt in one way or the other, but this is going to ensure that it doesn't tilt backwards. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm going to go put the other side down. And do I think I really need that? No. But if it's sometimes things are not a problem until they're a problem. And if you're constantly doing something, and next thing you know, so if I was told it was going to relieve the stress on the tongue, so if that's all I have to do is put those two things down, I'll just put them down. All right, let's get this thing in the trailer so I can be on my way. I know, guys, my highway pegs. They don't stay up. I'm gonna have to fix that when I get home. I gotta add another D-ring to them. All right, guys, and that's it. That's in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a towel over here. Just until I finish doing what I'm doing with the setup, and then I can remove that because it's not going to move after that. But the other motorcycle, you can see there's plenty of room in there. At first I thought I was going to have to like take off, saddlebags and stuff, but not necessary at all. Plenty of room. Not a tight squeeze at all. And you can see that this motorcycle right here, that's not going anywhere. This one right now is just in the wheel chock. So I'm going to get these straps on. I have to go to the front of the trailer and do it. Well, actually not in the front, on the side. I'm going to have to squeeze through there as well. Okay, guys, as I said before, live and learn. So now, the strap's everywhere. Now this is strapped properly. This one, nice and taut, strapped to the front fork. So make sure that's secured, and it is. And then this strap, which Condor also provided me, the guy Jiffy from Condor, to the fork, to here. Make sure that's secure. It is. So now the straps are actually pulling the motorcycle into the wheel chock. So much better. I'm not concerned now. now, guys, I'm not concerned about the motorcycle falling onto the other one. I actually have it set up properly. So let's give it a shake. Let's shake, rattle, and roll. Actually, let me do it from the back. So actually, I can fit through here. Move that highway peg. I'm not that fat yet. Oh yeah, nice and easy. Okay. So now, yeah, she's not going anywhere. All right. So the girls are packed up. Let's head home, Georgia. So I do want to say, bike week was, for me, it was my first bike week, and it was a good time. The highlight of bike week to me was the question and answer session that I had with Traveling Tall, with a lot of my subscribers as well as his. The Q&A that we had, that was so much fun to me, to be able to just answer people's questions and just show you guys, who we are or a little bit about us. We kind of share that on camera already anyway. But just in a different environment, a different atmosphere, with a different purpose. Okay, so that was my highlight. That's my high point for this bike week. I enjoyed riding around and seeing the crowds. That's always fun as well, and talking to different vendors, and the impulse buy. There it is. Yeah, it is what it is. But I know I'm gonna have. It's a lot of stuff I'm gonna have to do to that thing. But we'll talk about that another time. Time to hit the road. All right, guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe, and share, please. All right, and if you want to be notified of future videos that I put out, hit that notification bell. We're going to get back into the swing of things. Practice session number 13 coming up on the 14th. If you're still not on the list and you want to come out and practice with me, go to the description section in this video and go down to practice session. It's going to tell you everything you need to know on how to get on the list, and that's how you'll find out when there are practice sessions. All right, guys? All right, this is it for me. Practice, 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 guys. Oh, one more thing I want to share with you guys. I can't believe I almost forgot this. All right, one more thing I'm going to share with you guys. And as I always say, I'm never preaching to anyone. I'm never telling anyone what to do, because we're all adults, and at the end of the day, you're going to do what you want to do anyway. So we know that, I don't know if everyone saw, actually I know for a fact everyone did not see the Q&A that I had last night with Traveling Tall. And again, shout out to Traveling Tall. That was his idea, so I want to thank him for that. It was a great idea. He's a YouTuber, you know, you can tell a seasoned YouTuber, because they're always thinking about content. So that was a good idea. And I want to thank Santos for, he was the moderator, the impartial moderator. But we were talking at one point about, somebody asked a question about, is it a false sense of security to wear a full face helmet? And you know, my response, you guys can look at the video and see what my response was for that. But what I am going to say is, we know that every time we get on a motorcycle, we're taking a chance, period. I don't care what kind of gear you have on. When you get on a motorcycle, you're taking a chance. And of course, the less gear you put on, the more of a chance you're taking. Out of all the things that you want to protect, your head is the most important thing. So of course, here in Florida, there's no helmet law. Now, I don't need a law to let me know that it's unsafe for me on a motorcycle without a helmet, because God, anything could happen. I don't care how good of a rider you are. Something could happen that is not your fault. It could be mechanical, or it could be some other idiot on the road. And once you fall, there's not a lot of control that you're going to have on how your head bobs and dips. It just doesn't work like that. I'm telling you guys, from experience, not from it happening to me, but from responding to numerous accidents in cars and in motorcycles, that it is not, you can't control what's going to happen to your body once force is actually against it. Okay? So the story I'm going to tell you guys is, when I parked in my hotel, when I first got here, there's a guy that parked his trailer right behind mine, guy from Illinois. And I noticed that, guys, I notice everything. Well, I notice a lot of things. I'm not going to say I notice everything, but it's very rare that things get by me. I noticed that his pickup truck was detached from his trailer for like 2 days. I didn't see the pickup truck, and I thought that was odd. But I did see his motorcycle parked in front of the hotel. So to make a long story longer, today I'm packing up the trailer, and I see him, and the guy that he was with, I see his arm in a sling. So I say to him, hey, you know, what happened to your buddy? He goes, he was coming into the parking lot of the hotel. He hit the curb, he fell off his motorcycle, he smashed his head, split it open, he had to get 10 stitches. Clearly his arm is messed up. I didn't ask him if it was broken or not. But the biggest part was, I asked it just to ask, because I already knew the answer. I said, I asked the guy, are you okay? Yeah. Now, I said, did you have a helmet on? No. And I knew he didn't have a helmet on, because if you have a helmet on, you're not going to split your head open. All right? This wasn't on the highway or anything, although I see people out here on the highway at speed, exceeding speed limits, no helmet. You know, and again, we're all going to do what we're going to do. You want to take those chances, that's great, but my advice is going to be, please. Now, if you're going from point A to point B in a parking lot or something, fine. I ride around my subdivision sometimes, no helmet, no big deal. Am I taking a chance then? Absolutely. But your chances of injury or death increase the faster you go, the more people that are around you. All right? Okay, so, and the guy that was not injured, he's upset because that was his second bike that he gave this guy permission to ride, and he wrecked his bike, you know, so he's hurt, but he's okay now. So now this guy said they were going to stay for the whole week, and now he said, you know, we're just going to go home now because I didn't come here to ride by myself. This guy's got one arm now, so he can't ride anymore, and the bike's damaged. All right, so of course, I reached into my pocket, and I gave them my card. I said, listen, you and your buddy, check out my YouTube channel. If that guy was practicing, if that guy was the boss of his motorcycle, or if he was on the path to being the boss of his motorcycle, there's less of a chance that this would have happened. All right, guys? All right, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm going home. I love you guys. Thank you again for everything you do. Practice, 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 practice. Preload and keep it loaded and practice. Because practice breeds confidence, guys. And a confident rider is a safer rider. Until next time. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is just a quick ride video. Me passing the Daytona Speedway. And later on, riding on the loop. Myself, Traveling Tall, Santos, Rick, and Perry. And I think we ended off on Main Street in the evening hours. All right, guys. Take care. Be safe. Enjoy. Okay, so now myself and Toll, we're meeting at the gas station with Santos, Perry, and Rick, and then we're gonna go to the loop, and Rick is gonna lead us in that ride. some of y'all are probably looking because I was looking.